Neon Bones album, That Dog Won't Hunt, was released in 2018 on Mom's Basement Records and on Monster Zero Records. It came out on 400 copies black vinyl, 100 copies red vinyl, and also on CD format. Now, the most interesting facet of this release is that if you get the record itself and put it next to an actual neon bone, there'll be a reaction that'll set the skies blazing.
Neon Bone time is here! Now you're definitely asking yourself right now, immediately, right now, why is this very good guy on the internet saying Neon Bone time is here? Well, if you can't comprehend it, I'll explain it. It's because this is the LP, That Dog Won't Hunt, by the musical artiste, Neon Bone. Now I find that this record is a nudist's dream come true, and I'll tell you why. It isn't. On the front here we have a wild beast.
Wild beast.
Holding in its mouth one of its victims. It's made itself a nest of bones and various sort of carnage artifacts here on the ground in its dwelling. So a lot of people might actually be put off by this scary cover art, but I'm not. Yeah, I've got a bit of a backbone. I've got a bit of a stamina in my mind when it comes to putting up with the rough and tumble of life. So that's the front cover, and now let's take a look at the rear of the Bullerman cover art. So here on the back we can see that there's a horrid beast holding
beast.
So here on the back here we can see that there's a scary beast hiding amongst the rocks in its obscene lair, framed in a frame on a wall. Obviously whoever took this picture is a fan of scary beasts and probably lives in a lair or a domain of their own, a domain so frightening and grisly that it's seldom seen by the common eye. This is a wall, no doubt, and on the wall, side A, and the track listing of the music's on side A of the record within. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks, side B. That equals 10 tracks. That equals 11 tracks. That equals 12 tracks. Yeah, that's it. And this wonderful record here within my hand, within my grasp, this wonderful record here was created in part by Mom's Basement Records and by Monster Zero Records. They're the distributors, the publishers, and the creators of this record alongside Neon Bone. And at the bottom here, all songs written, recorded, mixed and mastered by Neon Bone, and the rest of the credits. You can buy this from monsterzerorecords.com and also from, it doesn't say on here, but you can buy it from Mom's Basement Records, although it does have their Facebook address. They have a website of their own, and now I'm going to delve inside deep to discover, analyse, critique, judge, and use my filaments within my ears and the Neptunes deep within my brows to discover what I can find. Right about now. First off, I'm going to give it a sniff, see what I can discover. Oh, too few wooden slats holding up a heavy building. Oh, strange blue leaves under a crescent moon. That's all, nothing else. The record, this is the format of which the music is held physically. And also inside, I'm starting to think I've hit the bloody jackpot here. I'm thinking I've found something so amazing, so obtuse, that I'll never live again. I've found the printed insert. Here we have a picture of the Neon Bone Band, which has further credits and the musicians. And on the back, the invisible lyrics, a feature that I frequently love so very much. So inside this typical white inner sleeve. I do like it that nowadays these inner sleeves kind of have this angled corner. I don't know if it's just to save a little bit of paper, but I quite like it. I just like it. Oh, it's a black record. As black as the day is church-like. Oh, I'm feeling the static from that. I can feel the hairs on my very macho arms, my head, my brain, because my brain has its own hairs, independent to my head, and my legs. Oh, very static. This is Neon Bone, That Dog Won't Hunt, Side A, 33 1/3 RPM, Mom's Basement Records and Monster Zero Records. It's nice to see those two very nice companies working together. Very nice of them. And on the back, oh my gosh, look at this. Another image of the scary beast.
Wild beast.
But enough now. Enough of this physical medium. Enough of me simply describing the physical medium, going on about it, analysing, looking, adventuring and journeying. Enough of my layman's journeymanning, and let's have a listen to see what it sounds like, to see if it can live up to the past strides that Neon Bone laid down. Let's have a little listen now. When I said now just then, I meant now, not then. Typically Neon Bone. I wouldn't be confusing this music for any other band. It sounds just like Neon Bone. It has that kind of slower, melodic, kind of grungy. No, that's not really the word I'm looking for. But Neon Bone has its own sound, a sound developed in the basements of youth, a sound that resonates with my young heart and my clouded, jaded eyes that have seen one too many crimes. I'm going to take a listen to the other side to see if that is equal in quality and design, musical design. And look at the way it spins. This has an easy spin. This has an ease of spin rating of, I give it 1 out of 5. It spins very easily. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to listen to the other side now to see if it rocks my bloody socks off. Now. What a very good album all around. If I were to judge this album now on what I've just heard, I'm judging it on the songs from side A and songs from side B. Basically what I'm saying is I'm going to judge this music based on the full album of what I've heard through this ear and this ear together to give me a stereo complete picture. I'm going to review and rate this album as being top bloody notch. I've listened to a fair bit of Neon Bone in my time. Is this the very best music Neon Bone's ever made? Nope. Is this the very worst music Neon Bone's ever made? Nope. What is it exactly? It is typically Neon Bone. It's on exactly the same level as the previous album, which is a fantastic level. Go and buy it. This is Neon Bone on Mom's Basement Records and Monster Zero Records. This guy does deserve your hard-earned cash. Go and check him out. You can probably just listen to his music on the internet if you're feeling a bit cheap. Otherwise, go and flip and buy it. This is probably available on CD as well as record. And have a nice day. If your ears are getting a bit too full of earwax, you can go to the supermarket or the pharmacy and get a special solution. If you're really cheap, you could just make a kind of salty solution yourself, or maybe swim in the sea and get some salt water in them. That will help to disperse it. Or maybe, if it's a really bad problem, you could get a friend with a special thin chisel to help you to get it out. Although that's not official advice, so don't do it. And if you're finding that there's too many bed bugs in your bed, and that they're a little bit too big, you might discover that they're not actually bed bugs. They're a larger kind of louse, maybe a kind of hybrid louse, which is developed between bed bugs and spiders. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I'm just supposing, I'm just throwing that circumspect thought out there. Goodbye people, enjoy Neon Bone and enjoy your bloody life, because how can you enjoy your life without music like Neon Bone? Good day now, you bloomin' sod.
Ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch. Now, it's a good video.